The fact that the Volkswagen T-Roc is so desirable despite arriving late to the crossover party, not to mention turning up with some surprisingly cheap-feeling interior plastics, speaks volumes of how good it is. The bold styling and crisp handling impress, and opting for this entry-level 1.0-liter engine won't leave you feeling at all shortchanged. You'd better get used to the shape of the new Volkswagen T-Roc, because if its maker's prediction turns out to be correct, it's going to be vying with the Golf, Polo, and Tiguan as one of the biggest selling VWs in the UK. That's no surprise when you consider it drops into the same hugely popular class of crossovers as the likes of the Nissan Qashqai and Seat Ateca, marrying the tough styling of an SUV with the lower running costs of a family hatchback. It is built in VW's Auto Europa factory in Portugal, where it will take over capacity from the recently discontinued Scirocco. Like that car, the T-Roc is one of the braver designs in the VW stable, with a wide grille, sharp bodywork creases and bulging wheel arches really helping it to stand out. There is also much more of an emphasis on personalization than with other VWs, with a contrasting roof, colored dashboard inserts and even color-coded alloy wheels, all part of a new design trim level that makes its debut on the T-Roc. However, it's the SE that is expected to make up the bulk of orders, and most of those will be fitted with the entry-level 1.0-liter 3-cylinder turbo petrol unit. In the T-Roc it returns 55.4 mpg according to VW's official test results, and produces 113 bhp and 200 Nm of torque, the latter from 2000 to 3,500 rpm. The fun doesn't stop there either, but continues to ramp up as the little engine thrums its way enthusiastically north of 6,000 rpm. The 0 to 62 miles per hour dash takes 10.1 seconds, and while that might not sound impressive, the T-Roc always feels a bit faster than its figures suggest, helped by a slick 6-speed manual gearbox. It's not only the engine that'll put a smile on your face, because this is one of the best handling crossovers you can buy. Even in basic front-wheel drive form, the T-Roc turns in crisply, corners with lots of grip and barely any body roll, changing direction with a flick of the driver's wrists. This doesn't come at the cost of an overly firm ride either, or at least not if you stick with the SE's 17-inch wheels. In fact, our only real criticism of the way the car drives is the amount of wind noise on the motorway, but even that's only evident because everything else is so quiet. Less easy to forgive is VW's use of cheap-feeling interior plastics compared with the Golf. What you expect to be softly padded surfaces, such as the top of the door panels, are now hard and scratchy. The cabin design itself is also rather plain without the design model's colored inserts, but you can't fault the